Hi everyone, welcome to the Quiver Podcast. I'm Brian, and today I'm joined by Vic.
Good weekend, everybody. Sulit.
Good weekend talaga.
Kaway-kaway! Kaway-kaway!
And
Kaway-kaway!
joining us today as well is Miguel, also known as Achak. Say hi.
Hi!
Ayan. So, of course, on this episode, we will talk about LaSalle's big win against UST in the women's volleyball of the UAP. Uh, but before we talk about it, let us remind all our subscribers on YouTube to make sure that your subscriptions on YouTube are made public because currently we are in the
Ah,
process of collecting yung mga kasali dun sa raffle for this Ibarra watch. And for us to determine the participants, kailangan namin makita yung subscriptions. And we can only see currently yung mga naka-public yung subscriptions nila sa YouTube. So check out your account. Go to your account settings, privacy, and then check nyo yung subscriptions. Kung naka-private siya, paki-public muna as seen on the screen. And then we can collect the names. The deadline is today, March 31, when the episode is up already. So hopefully you can do that and that you can join the raffle kasi ang ganda ng watch eh. Naka-confirm
oo nga.
namin sa HR na hindi kami eligible eh. So good luck sa
Kaya
inyo
hindi ko
kasi
na, hindi ako nag-public eh. Hindi na ako nag-public. Wala
Oo.
nang saysay. Wala nang saysay.
Oo, wala na. Pero kayong nanonood na hindi part ng team, syempre, pwede kayo.
Pwede,
So,
pwede pa.
go,
Ah,
di ba? Go. Ayan,
basta
speaking of
disqualified
go.
yung
Go!
kami at saka yung first
Oo,
degree
di
of
na kami pwede.
consanguinity na Pilipino.
Oo, kahit kapatid, pinsan, ganyan, wala. So, it's really up to you guys. Ayan. So, thank you for subscribing and ayan, ipapamigay natin yan. Hindi natin alam, ilalive ba natin to o in secret na lang?
Oo,
Kasi
pwede
mukhang may
naman.
idea
Duck
si Vic
race!
eh.
Duck race!
Oo,
Live na
duck
duck
race.
race! Live na duck
Ayan,
race!
ayan.
Para makita
So,
sino mananalo.
So bago tayo mapagsabihan ulit sa comments na puro tawa lang tayo, panoorin niyo yung episode. So we'll talk about the
Oo
volleyball
nga.
game now. Baka mainip yung ano eh,
Di ba
yung
pwede masaya lang?
sabihin nila, ano ba to? 3 minutes na. 3 minutes na, di pa rin
Tawa
nag-uusap
pa rin ng
tungkol sa
tawa.
laro.
Ang bira. Puro tawa.
So ayun.
Bird tawa ka.
Okay, so let's talk about this game against UST. Syempre, coming into this game, may mental barrier yung team. We haven't beaten UST since the time of Mars Alba and Jelena De La Cruz playing for LaSalle. And syempre,
Together.
ano, diba? So parang for us to overcome the UST hump is a big achievement. Although syempre hindi naman tayo sumali sa AP para lang talunin UST. Although it
Yep.
would have felt like that nung Saturday kasi it's a big win towards our not just our final four aspirations kasi masikip na eh. If you check the standings, if we lost that game against UST, we could be
Gugulo eh.
in trouble ourselves. Oo, but now at least we move a big step. We are currently number 2 solo in the standings. FEU has a 6-5 record. LaSalle has a 6-4 record, so we have less losses at the moment. We have a bye, which we will complete sa midweek. But now we talk about this UST game. Coming into this game, Vic, ano yung thoughts mo na parang may apprehensions ka facing this UST team?
Still the mental aspect. Kasi especially yung first round, we were already up 2-1 and then we dropped sets 4 and 5, di ba? So parang sa akin, it's all, if we want to beat this UST team, we need to be mentally tough talaga. The skills are there, pero yung talagang you really want to win this game, dapat andun yung extra push talaga eh. We've seen Coach Ramil sa mga timeouts niya, di ba? May mga timeout siya, sets 4 and 5 na talagang wala nang instructions na binibigay tactically. It's more of just pushing mentally the team to get over the hump. And I'm really happy as what we've seen nung set 5 na talagang sagutan lang ng puntos eh. It's just kung sino yung unang bibigay, yun yung matatalo, di ba? So, I'm really happy na we were really mentally tough on that win against UST.
How about you, Achax? Diba, UST, obviously, we've had a lot of duels against them. What did you think really parang manifested this win for the ladies?
Yes. Alam mo yung UST yung rival, hindi man rivalry. Pero yung history natin with them goes way back. Hindi ko alam kung sino pa dito nakaabot no bridesmaid year.
Ako.
Kaya, halata ito mo.
Nabutan ko yan.
Kinder pala ako na, kinder.
Nabutan ko yan, sir.
Nag-helicopter pa si
Coach Arik. Pero I think yung helicopter, 98 na yata yun, I think. It's either 97 or 98 yung Final Four yun. If I'm not mistaken. Yung
NBA.
Yes, so that was 98 yata. Yeah, I think that was 98 kasi galing NBA game niya sa Pampanga. Yep.
So for those from that era, may hugot na tayo pagdating sa Jose, pag sila yung kalaban.
Yep.
And so kaya it's really interesting whenever kahit ibang sport lalo ngayon with the advent of yung sa volleyball na iba yung coming into the game tuwing sila yung makakalaban mo. And ito ilan ba yung nawala ko sa bilang ilan ba yung streak nila bago tayo nanalo nitong kahapon? Para
four games ang
four matches na.
Apat.
4 matches, di ba? Tapos pareho pa tayong coming from 2-game losing streak. Tama ba? Oo. So, kumbaga
isa lang tayo kasi nanalo tayo sa
sila
NU lang tayo eh. Sila dalawa.
Pero pareho tayong galing sa talo noon, di ba?
Yes.
Parehong galing sa talo.
Correct.
So, kumbaga, ako at the start of the game, I was really expecting na sino mang mananalo dito, 5 sets to. Hindi madadali ng 3 o 4 yan na. And true enough, yun ang nga nangyari. And iba yung meron ba tayong clip na? Maganda ko isingit natin yung clip nung yung timeout ni Coach Ramil nung 5th set na after nun nag 2 straight points tapos
crucial yun.
Tuloy-tuloy na.
Galing na. Ganda ng timeout na yun ni Coach Ramil. Ang ganda na. Hugot timeout na yun talaga kasi.
Bihira mo siyang marinig ng ganun eh.
Oo, talaga. Totoo.
Ganun level ng walang bibitaw puso. I forgot the exact words. No? But
yes. Pero yun yung context eh.
Kaya nga pasado 2:00 na ako nakatulog kanina.
Kasi late yung replay. Late yung replay kagabi. Late siya natapos eh. Late na natapos yung replay.
Pinanood pa yung highlights. After the highlights, pinanood pa yung mga soundbites.
Ganyan talaga pag nananalo eh. Pag talo tayo, wala agad.
Wala pa kailam. Tulog ka na pag talo eh. Pag panalo lahat, papanood lahat na pwede mong mahalukan.
Tapos yung pag nagtitingin ka sa internet, uy, tungkol sa volleyball, sige, tingin.
Saka buti na lang Sabado yun. Kasi isipin mo kung naging linggo, tapos talo, na sunod na araw, susuhungit ng mga tao.
Oo. Well, kung may kakilala ka sa UST, baka. Oo.
Buti na lang talaga, Diyos ko.
And speaking of this win, syempre hindi pwede ignore yung contributions ni Angel kanina, 27 points, 24 coming from attacks, tapos 2 block, 1 ace, also 13 each sa excellent digs and reception. So talagang all-around performance by Angel kanina.
But I want to point out something. Yung dun sa 27 na yon, Isa to, 11 yung after niyang tamaan ng tuhod ni
Ni Chev.
Ni
mga
Shevana.
9 or 11 points pa yung oo. So isipin mo yun. Nabatukan ka na,
ayaw natin i-recommend mabatukan ka ng tuhod, pero she really didn't, parang hindi niya ininda at least during the game. Talagang she kept going through it.
Sobrang deep
fortunately,
effort ni Angel.
Got to deliver naman.
Hindi, yun nga.
She
really dug deep. Talaga, medyo humugot ng, it's not just Coach Ramil na humugot ng malalim. Even si Angel really had to dig deep dun sa niya kanina.
Isipin mo yun kung tayo ng fans na nanonood ng laro, napagod tayo sa laro na yun. What more pa tong mga yung mga player na mismo naglaro at nagbit-bit ng team
Totoo. As in, ako nakikita ko yung celebrations ni Angel. Di ba usually, itatry niya yung parang may konting arte, may konting swag. But against UST, na talaga kita mo yung emotions, yung alam mo yung malapit na siya mag-breakdown na team. Overwhelmed siya. Kasi this is a team na hindi niya ma-figure out while she is with Lasal. Nagawa nila nung nag-champion siya ng rookie year. Pero kasi at that time, ang lalim din naman ng team natin nun And hindi pa siya yung leading type that time, rookie. Pero ngayon, parang ang bigat na sinasalunan niya yung bigat sa shoulders niya agad. Kasi nga, captain siya and then, syempre, national team member din. Parang yung mga tao, tingin ko hindi na lang dahil sa expectation sa kanya ng mga tao Tingin ko siya mismo sa sarili niya, ramdam niya yung bigat na kailangan niyang pasan. Kasi diba, it's a Lasal team na sanay tayo makita mag-champion sa volleyball. So for her, diba, nakapag-champion na siya sa UAP Kung tutusin, wala na masyado kailangan patalunan. Pero syempre, sa Lasal volleyball, medyo di ka natatandaan pag isang beses ka lang mag-champion Usually dyan, 2, 3, 4 yung championships mo, di ba? Parang bibihira yung isa lang. Ganon kataas ang standard natin sa team. So, ngayon, speaking of standards, syempre, familiar na tayo sa errors ng team, di ba? Kaso in this game, we had 38 in 5 sets. That's an average of more than 7. So what can you say about that, Ashams?
You gave yung 38, you gave them practically 1.5 sets.
Yun nga Dami nun.
Yeah. And, tawag dito, hindi, yung point nandun na rin tayo sa usapan nung kay kanino. Tsaka ito lang sabihin ko lang, yung si Angel, despite the fact na sobrang pagod na siya, despite the fact that she really gave it her all, yung skin niya, yung itsura niya, ang pa rin ang aliwalas pa rin Ganun talaga pag gumagamit ka ng Sabi Skin
Yan. I like the segue.
Our sponsor, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Sabi Skin. Kahit naman ito dati, dati akala mo sinabugan ng hindi maayos yung palitada ng mukha ko dati, pero ngayon, nag-Sabi Skin ako. And syempre, lagi ako nasa labas. So, syempre, I always use my sunscreen.
Ayan,
so,
yan. Sakto.
Anyway, going back, yung balita kay Angel, ang rin yung nasa kabilang team, dalawa yata yung nandun na niya Dati niyang teammate sa Sabel
Oo.
Yung isa doon, yung halos ipako na sa krus ngayon ng mga mga fans ng UST si Plaza Pero alam ko dating nag-aabot yata sila niyan if not even best friend ba nga niya yata sa team yan dati. So interesting rival, di ba? Interesting match up. Yung mga dati niyang kasamahan na doon sa kabila ngayon na di ba? Tapos tayo sa FEU, dati niyang coach yung si Salik.
Yun na nga. As in, ganyan kaliit minsan ng mundo sa volleyball.
Mundo.
Oo. speaking of maliit na mundo, syempre we appreciate our fans. As you can see, we won't claim to
Oo.
be volleyball experts here, 'di ba? But of course,
Hindi talaga.
we value the opinions of our fellow Lasal fans. So let me read out a few of them, and then we can reflect it on the show as well kung may additional reactions tayo, whether support or dissenting view. So,
Oo. Hindi naman namin
ang unang
filter yan. Wag
totoo,
lang
wala
political,
kasi
diba?
exactly. I mean, basta may kinalaman sa topic na volleyball.
Oo.
Ah, so, nagtanong tayo na parang what was the biggest factor in DLSU's win over USD? Of course, this is big. And napapansin nyo before, yung mga tanong natin sa socials natin, usually galing talo. Unfortunately, because we couldn't beat NU and USD before. But now, of course, we have to
Okay.
ask them. Thankfully, kasi panalo na. So, mag-start tayo kay y_enemy.37. Sabi niya,
Ano to? Ito ba yung sa Instagram ba to?
Instagram. Actually, ano to? A combination of Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So, ito, Instagram to si
Unahin muna natin sige, yung sa
y_enemy.37.
Instagram.
Sige, sabi niya, DLSU's heart all gave their 110%. Kung hindi Hinebra, Angel displayed an NSD spirit unit. Well, ayoko ma-associate sa NSD muna kasi second place sila sa PBA. So, but I get your point. I never say die. And I think it is the most crucial na NSD talaga kasi there were times in the game na parang other teams would have really had no answer.
Bibigay
Kasi,
na.
exactly, and even yung the way they lost the third set, to me it felt like they have to respond in the fourth. Otherwise, USD will take it. And ganun naman ginawa nila, diba? Nung magandang start nila nung fourth, nung gitna ng set, I think they had a 4-point lead that they eventually protected. Nalagaan naman nila. So for me,
tandaan mo, you're playing against not just USD team, no, but the crowd of USD, which is iba yung crowd ng USD.
Iba talaga. I remember sa mga unang nakikinig sa atin sa Spotify, sabi ko, di ba, syempre, people will always associate Ateneo as our rivals. Pero ako, when I started covering games, season 74, ito yung time na china-challenge na talaga natin yung USD sa General Championships. So for me, the heat is always when it comes to USD. Kasi sa basketball naman talaga natin main rivals yung Ateneo, and sa football, baseball perhaps. Pero sa other sports, hindi rin sila ganun ka-consistent. And nung time na nasa college ako, Lasal USD talaga neck to neck. As in tipong, kung hindi tayo mananalo, di ba? I even talked to your dad. Sabi niya, dapat hindi rin panalo USD. Kasi syempre, points sa general championship yan Para kung hindi tayo magcha-champion, dapat mas mataas tayo sa kanila. So, I think we were able to do that 3 times. So, at saka iba talaga, I think USD Lasal, for what it's worth, since we started joining the UAP, ramdam mo yung sporting rivalry. As in, nandun na yun.
Hindi lang sa sports.
Hindi nga lang sa sports, but you feel it in the UAP, nandun yung outlet Yung tipong,
pati siya. Pati sa baha.
Pataasan ng baha ba yan? Padalasan.
Kasi nung umulan, bumaha, no? Yung sa USD, nung umapaw yung baha, lumabas yung mga dalag Pero sa Lasal, nung bumaha, ang umapaw yung mga koy.
It shows the variety in the population. And then let's go to the next comment na para syempre we try to give as much airtime to our fellow fans as possible. Syempre marami na nagsabi ng Amy Provido, Angel Canino. Obviously, Angel Canino is a really big factor to our team.
Provido.
Pero gusto ko i-mention itong additional na sinabi pa ni James Kenneth Ocampo. Kasi aside from saying Angel Canino and Amy Provido, she also said Aliyah and Chevy completing the trifecta. So, Malaluan and Lapot providing ample support to Angel Canino. What can you say about these two in our bid to reclaim the title? Gaano sila kahalaga for our offense?
Well, every woman counts. Hindi every man counts. Every woman counts. And nakita mo naman yung nila, yung ang tawag na, complementing nila. Ito si Shibana tsaka si Malaluan. So yun talaga tama yan trifecta nga
And mukhang integral siya, no? Na hindi sapat yung isa o dalaw. Mukhang kailangan siya na tatlo at least kasi hindi sapat na Angel lang or hindi sapat na Shavana lang or hindi sapat na Angel and Shavana lang. So lalabas na kailangan may umuusbong tatlo. Kasi nakita natin yan sa NU team na may Belen, Solomon at Alinsug. So parang for us to have an equivalent, 'di ba? We need to see that. But I think if I may add, nabanggit din naman niya kasi si Amy Provido. Maganda yung offensive output ngayon ni Provido. And also yung blocks niya, talagang puhunan din ng points. So, especially the clincher, di ba? As everyone would have seen right now. Everyone invested in Lasal Volleyball would have seen right now. Yun, tipong she can be that other piece. Pero for me, maganda yung dynamics ng Kanino Malaluan and Lapot kasi it shows that if these three firing, di ba? Oo nga naano ka na sila na-ship ko na sila, love team, parang ganyan. Kanino, Lapot, Malaluan. But it has a nice ring to it, di ba? Parang Alea lang din. Ginawa ko lang si. Ayan, so we really like to have that reliable 3 players na hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi nagagawa yung iba. But if we keep seeing those 3
parang sa basketball lang dati si Aljur si Kim tsaka si Karapot.
Andrew.
Ayan, nila, tatlo sila lang.
Yung Mount Carmel.
Comment.
Next comment. Ito. Medyo hindi siya ganun ka-positive but of course we appreciate this. Sabi ni Aisha Musharraf 4857. San Katarba error sabi ni Boom sa highlights. Tama ba 10 service errors? San Katarba which we just mentioned kanina 38 diba to be exact. Tama ba 10 service errors daw gitna pa lang ng laban although di ko sure yung sa USD. Sana bawasan natin. Si retired ang buong loob, sana magamit pa. Lilay, just 1 point. Come on, we need more production. Kawawa naman si Kanino. Sa dami ng digs niya, nagkabutas-butas na yata yung floor. I think ang gusto lang naman niya iparating is, despite winning, of course, hindi pa to yung satisfactory game. I honestly think if we played that way against NU, he would have swept instead of 4 sets. So, may valid claims naman to kasi
pala sa UP.
Ayan, ngayon lang natin i-congratulate yung UP sa podcast na to. But going back to what the comment was, I think if we made 38 errors against NU, ang lala nun kasi kung 3 sets, ibig sabihin kalahati ng points nila sa errors. Kasi 75 lang kakailangan nila pag ganun. But even then, I think this is a nice insight pa rin for me. Kasi even if, let's say, we won, we got the important win, we know that from where we are, we need to take big steps pa din if we want the championship. Which is, I think, what most our fans would want naman Kasi right now, we have to be frank. We are happy kasi it is apparent that Lasal will finish as probably the second best team in eliminations barring no upsets on our side. We can never tell, diba? Kasi like what UP did to NU. But if we do our job, we win all the remaining games, which are winnable by the way, kasi lahat na ng upcoming games natin, tinalo natin no first round. But still, we cannot automatically list that we have to play the games. Sa akin, dito, yung binanggit niya kanina, those are good points to look at. And kung may improve yan, like let's say Del Castillo has a more offensive threat, si Raterta when played is more active. I mean, if she gets more minutes, then let's not forget we also have the likes of Soreño and Ordiales who are also being plugged in certain situations, diba? Si Juliana din. So we have cover. But the question I guess that this user wants us to parang dwell on is magkakumpiyansa rin yung options na to moving forward. Kasi syempre, diba, in the playoffs, ninipis yung
Wala pa nga
rotation.
si
But that, si,
ang inantay ko niya, si Santos.
yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we only saw her once pa lang sa UE. I don't know if we'll see
Di ba
more
ako
of her,
nakanood?
but hopefully we do. But of course, if we can't see much of her, who are we to question Coach Ramil? For sure, si Coach Ramil maraming alam sa atin pagdating sa ganito. Like, I
Ah,
would trust off. I would
ano na
trust his
surprise na
decision.
na, Magic Hugot.
Exactly.
Magic Bonot.
And just to really wrap up the comments part of this episode, we will say yung comment ni Medivic Lozada 4027 also on YouTube. Sabi niya, Coach RDJ system, his last message on how to close the game. That is all in their mind. Their will to win. Ito na rin yung sinabi mo kanina, Chucks, nung timeout na yun. The big timeout in the fifth set.
Fifth set.
Nung lamang UST ng 1 point, and you hear after that, nung nag-resume na yung play, you can hear the UST crowd chanting their Go Uste, which is like what we said, is as intimidating as it gets. I think mas intimidating yan than the UP cheers or the Ateneo cheers for me. Although, syempre, diba, those are different. Go Uste talaga if you ask people. Kaya naninibago ako nung basketball na lang, nung mahina sila, yung the one before the season, yung last place sila. Nakanood ako ng UST game nun Tapos, yung tambol lang, parang sabi ko, ganito pala yung rinig yung, pag yung tambol lang yung naririnig mo sa Ghost, parang instrumental. So, parang, when you hear it live na may mga tao and malakas yung roar, wala, it's really effective in its own right. Sa akin naman maganda na at least na overcome natin yung UST overall. I'd like to say that this is a test that our girls passed, and happy for them kasi I think yun nga 38 errors, and then the highest scorer of UST definitely had less than 38. So ibig sabihin tayo yung number one source nila of their points in that game. While for us, I saw the number of UST's errors 25 lang. So ibig sabihin hindi tayo umasa sa errors ng UST entirely kasi Angel Canino scored
25 lang?
Oo, 25. So hindi siya yung top scorer natin. Si Angel Canino yung top scorer natin, which is good for us. We would have appreciated a bit more from them, but of course, that's more a credit to their game than to our game. Kasi iniisip ko 38 errors na yan. When we faced them in the first round, we only had 27 errors against them. So parang sabi ko, we made 11 more errors, but we won. So parang, hindi naman natin pwede sabihin na we should make more errors so that we will win, diba? But, it's always nice to think that even with the wins, we have to look at our performances pa din. Kasi, the wins, arbitrary siya minsan diba?
At saka yung, yung prior to, kasi kahapon, yun yung highest, yung game nitong, yun yung highest record ni Angel, no? Prior to that, yung past record niya na was also against UST, kaya natalo tayo nun. If I'm not mistaken, 25 or 24 points yata siya nung laro na yan. Sa first round. Kaya nga talo tayo. Pero okay lang.
Yeah. Wait, we have one more time for a comment para masagot talaga natin. Ito, sabi ni ID number 113XXXXX. Okay lang, hindi namin kailangan yung buong ID number. Pero feeling ko 130. So, 2 batches below siya sa akin. Sabi niya, I didn't see the full game, just the highlights on YouTube. But it seems Nicole was able to create those slow, fast sets for Amy. I even tweeted about it. I saw at least 3 conversions from those quick sets. But we still need to minimize errors, and for the love of Siri, will our other hitters please be more consistent? Angel's practically killing herself on the Tyra flex. She and Chev can surely use a little help from their friends. we gotta call out other lady spikers who certainly have the talent, but they should show up every game. Bottom line, Angel Canino, even with her awesome vertical, powerful arm and supermodel swag, can't do it alone. Chevy can't, Amy can't. It's a team game. Kudos to Coach Ramil. That speech he gave with the last set was the push they needed. And Amy's, babawian natin sila, was epic. Congrats, Animo. And may, follow-up siya na at least okay naman si Angel. Because there were worries, diba? She was rushed off. But it's just over fatigue apparently.
Kaya hospital din nila yun. Kasi alam kong malapit lang na hospital sa Araneta, doon sa may paanakan, doon sa may labor hospital. Nasaan din nila yung
baka sa St. Luke's or somewhere. We don't know. Bahala na yung bahala na yung team managers mag-decide kung saan nila istasyon.
Marami naman pera.
Exactly.
Marami naman pera yung manager.
Thankfully. Siyempre,
shout out kay manager, kay madam. Baka
sa akin naman,
sponsor naman, madam.
We'll wait. Email nandyan lang. Magandang binanggit niya na we see Malaluan, we see Sorenio, we see Provido have good games every now and then. Pero, yun nga, I guess the consistency is what we look for. Kasi, so far, ang masasabi talaga natin consistent pa lang talaga is si Angel at saka si Shevana. Sa offense.
Saka si Coach Ramil.
Part of this, perhaps, goes to the setter in activating her hitters and her middle blockers, which is what they're calling for, diba? But at the same time, if we look at the distribution per game, hindi naman nakakalayo. Lagi naman meron ding time na pupunta siya sa iba. Kasi syempre kung pupunta lang siya lagi kay Angel or kay Chef, predictable na yung offense natin. Alam mo yun, kahit sabihin mong malakas pumaling dalawa, di naman 100% conversion sa volleyball. So, I think we are seeing a little bit more variety. And yun nga, Nicole's career in the UAP is now 9 games plenty. So, ibig sabihin, it's still young, 9 games. Pero yun, nakalaban na niya yung 2 finalists twice already. And yung upcoming 5 games, for what it's worth, I will say, they will be easier than these games against NU and UST. But it doesn't mean that they will be easy. I will just dare to say na easier siya kasi obviously, the other 2 teams, mas bukas na lang. But, we've seen Nicole do well against these 5 teams na parating. So, hopefully she maintains and even improves on that. Yung tipong may mga games tayo 4 sets, diba? Tapos, parang sinasabi, kaya naman dapat 3 sets itong UE, itong UP, itong Ateneo, but we still got the win. And I guess ito na, babanggitan na natin ang isa pa nating sponsor, Blue Fire, LPG. So for all your LPG needs, contact Blue Fire social media. Kung kailangan ng kitchens nyo, for your catering business, for your canteens. Ayan, trust Blue Fire LPG. Because for us, it's the only blue that's right for us. Diba?
And we are trusted by the brands you trust.
Exactly. So, kung sila pa lang nagtitiwala na sa Blue Fire, dapat kayo rin. Yan. So,
tama timbang
pero
namin.
sila lang yung blue na mapagkatiwalaan natin. Yun din, mahalaga yung tamang timbang kasi para sulit ang bayad. Speaking of sulit ang bayad, syempre sulit yung bayad ng mga nanood na fans kasi 5 sets yung nila sa UST. But I guess may Blue Fire hot take. Ayan, Blue Fire hot take, the diretsuhan hot take we have for this episode. And I will offer this. I missed last episode and miss ko rin siya ibigay. I think in the upcoming 4 games before FEU, LaSalle will not be upset. Balikan nyo na lang ako. I will gladly take the hit kung magka 1 set man UP, Adamson, Ateneo, and UE sa atin. But I think I would like to say na LaSalle will sweep these teams. And it's not an underestimation of the opposition. I will try to say that kaya nila masisweep kasi naging kumpiyansa na sila after this UST win. As in, kumpiyansa na hindi complacent yung nabalik na nila yung tiwala sa sarili nila na I guess in some games may pag-aalinlangan, if I may say that. Yung tipong they're unsure of their actions sometimes, kulang ng pagiging intentional. But I guess with the UST win already in the bag, I think that would be a big confidence boost, and that's where I'm speaking from, na tipong Lasal. Magiging
Ano
worried
yan?
with Ateneo speaking, nagkakaroon sila ng kumpiyansa rin with themselves. UP obviously beat NU, and that's as big as a confidence boost you'll get. And then Adamson is a pesky team now trying to fight for their Final Four aspirations kasi sila yung pinaka mababa doon sa mga naghahabol.
Among the four.
And then UE is a team already eliminated. Well, it will be a tricky game for us kasi syempre wala nating to lose na yung UE, but I think the ladies will think of that first round game and say that for us to show an improvement, we have to do a way better job of finishing our place against UE. So, I would
Kaya
say
ako,
that in this 4 games.
Arizona Swift.
Ikaw, sige. Oo.
Arizona Swift, ilan pa ba yung laro?
Except FU, Ibang usapan yung FU. Hindi ko na muna sila sinama.
Kaya Oo,
yung 4 lang.
Yung 4.
Hindi pa, as in 3-0. As in 3-0 yung games. Yun yung kiniklaim ko dito.
Hindi ako pili ko yung UP game 4-1. 3-1.
Okay. Yeah, yan. So, kasi syempre, di ba, UP actually coming into this season, sila yung dark horse din. So, we have to respect that. Pero ako, isip ko na lang na parang, kaya siya ka-take. Kasi feeling ko, baka meron nga isa o dalawang team dyan na pahirapan tayo.
Yeah,
not just kasi na mag-3-1,
si Coach Bokbok is not a pushover.
Basta i-retain lang niya yung starting 6 niya. Huwag siya bigla ulit magbalasa. No, but I think he learned from that already. It's just a matter of execution. So yeah, those are the games we will look forward to. Of course, the volleyball season is getting into the exciting part na tipong
papunta na tayo sa exciting part.
Yeah, you have 6 teams na 3 games lang ang difference sa standing. With 4 to 5 games to go, we will only know the Final Four picture probably as late as the last game of the season, which is back
after Holy Week.
After Holy Week pa. So, it's an exciting month coming up for UAP volleyball fans. Of course, UAP volleyball fans, we will not only mention the women's. Unfortunately, our men's team lost to UST. It sets up a 4-5 tie between the two teams for fourth.
Pero,
Ateneo is not far behind, 5-4. Pero
talo ka na, di ba? Pero natalo rin yung FAU, so walang sweep sa men's volleyball.
Yan ang news actually. So at least
silver lining.
Balik tayo sa Final Four. Sure tayong may Final Four. Kasi sabi ng NU, talo kami sa final, pero sige, bawi kami sa FU. So ayan, it's making the volleyball competition really, really exciting and something to look forward to. As in tipong, kung hindi mo pa sila napapanood now, it's a good time to not just watch, but if you're a LaSalle fan, also support our men's team as they bid to make a Final Four return, and at the same time, not just a Final Four return, they have eyes on the finals, and once in the finals, syempre, diba, why not go for the championship as well?
We'll take it from there.
Mahaba pa tong daan na to, and tipong, nakikita natin ngayon na as long as you're in the Final Four, you have what it takes. Mahirapan lang tayo kung 3 or 4 yung kuha nating seed, but diba, better than not being there. So support the guys. Obviously, yung schedule nila is the same sa women's. Mas maaga lang sila naglalaro. So now, before we end the episode, we'll briefly touch on the Ateneo matchup. Not much on the men's anymore, but obviously, I'll just mention that if LaSalle beats Ateneo again on Wednesday sa men's volleyball, makakapag-set up tayo ng tabla with Ateneo. And if UST wins their game against Adamson on the same day, we will have another triple tie for third. So, talagang iinat palalo yung race for the final response. If we are able to do that, let's wish our guys do that. Kasi if they lose, that will allow Ateneo to have a 2-game gap, and maybe it's a big ask for our players anymore. So, good luck to them. But now for the women's, diba?
manipis.
Women's team. Ateneo in the second round, 2-0. Lasal in the second round, 1-1. Last time we faced them, umabot ng 4 sets. I don't know if napafollow mo yung Ateneo Volleyball, but let's talk first about Lasal Volleyball. Mabilis yung turnaround ng game for 4 days. And then with the Angel Canino situation, we're not sure if bibigyan siya ng full...
100%.
Oo, kasi syempre pwedeng i-recover siya dahil may game din ng Saturday against UE. So, ikaw, what do you think what are you looking for in this Ateneo game sa side natin?
If possible, wag mo na siyang kumano. Parang sabagay kasi sayang din yung stats di ba? Kasama sa bilang yung games played di ba? Anyway, tama. Sige, laro ka sa Wednesday. Pero wag masyado ano lang. Kasi baka mamaya bumigay mahirap na Mm-hmm. Pero it would be a chance for others to step up and showcase na hindi kami yung Adamson na basketball nung araw na Roger Cabrera and the Adamson Falcons nung araw, di ba?
Yeah. And it's also
at least ngayon, mapakita mo na.
It's a good chance for the others na sinasabi na hindi pa ganun ka-consistent to really show up. Kasi for example, if Angel Canino won't be getting a lot of playing time, syempre, yung sets ni Nicole pupunta sa ibang players Yung mga sets na dapat kay Angel pupunta kay Aliyah, or kay Baby Jean, or kay Amy, kay Lilay. So I guess they have to be ready and they have to be confident because di naman sila kukunin ni Coach Ramil sa team kung wala siyang tiwala sa kanila. And at the same time, di rin sila bibigyan ng chance to start games kung wala siyang tiwala sa kanila. I mean, the competition in the Lasal team setup is as competitive as it gets, di ba? Maraming players na gusto maglaro for Lasal. It's just a matter of kaya ba nila. Kasi may mga players tayo na nababalitaan in the past na as much as they want to play for Lasal, of course, they also want to play in the UAP. That's why they go somewhere else. But now these players have to realize the privilege of representing the green and white, and they have to step up then. Hindi para lang kung hindi man magkaroon si Angel ng isang set or ng buong game, 'di ba? The players know that the fans would be confident that they have a solid team. Kasi that's what we've been clamoring about. Volleyball, after all, is a team game pa din, even if, let's say, diba, may mga most super players, and we like to have them on our team. At the same time, you can only go as far as the team takes you. And we keep mentioning offense, but I think one of the factors I would like to see sa atin is floor defense against this Ateneo team. Kasi kaya ng Ateneo pumatay din I've been watching some of their games, and yung Minor and yung De Guzman threat, really deadly. If you give them confidence, they can pick up on it. And you also have other players like Sulit and Pasha stepping up for them. And this is an embattled Ateneo team na maraming nawala na through injury, and yun sabi ng mga tao still on rebuild mode, diba? Syempre, they've been spoiled noong 2010s with the
may shoes to fill pa
Oo, so parang for them, this is not a time that parang bumalik sila dun sa pre-Fab 5 era nila na 5th, 6th, ganyan, yung papalag lang pero hindi consistent. So, I guess for them, this is also a big game because if they can beat Lasal, it's a big stepping stone for them to beat FEU and UST and believe that they can get into the final for at the expense of one team there, diba? So, this is a big game. Ayaw natin ismolin Ateneo into this game kasi if we do that, then obviously Ateneo will have that nothing to lose mindset. Therefore, it can be a slippery banana skin type game na parang na-realize ng NU against UP, diba? You have to still be sharp. You still have to be clinical. And siguro, hiramin na natin yung sinabi ni Belen against Lasal. kailangan magutom yung players natin para mabadalian nila, tapusin na nila yung game ng 3 sets lang. Isipin nila may lakad pa sila. Kasi, aside, pagpangit laro, baka mag-practice din sila pa sa Razon eh. I mean, ayaw mo nun. Gusto mo magpahinga ka na, maaga ka pa sa class, kinabukasan. Gusto mo pagdating ng bus natin nila sa dorm, tulog na. Hindi pong gano'n na.
Larga na.
Talagang tulog. Yeah. So I guess that's what we're looking for. And I think in net the floor defense and the net defense is always there naman. Especially with our height, 'di ba? Against this Ateneo team.
And then tsaka ano mo dyan, syempre, regardless of respect the opponent. Whether mas magaling sa iyo, mas
talaga.
galing ka. Ano ba yan? Diba? Treat them as ano pa rin.
Isipin mo,
it's still a game. It still has to be won.
Exactly. Don't think of the expectations, just think of what you can do, what you are capable of. And I don't know if players are listening to us. I mean, we appreciate it, but at the same time, we'd like you to be as focused sa game. So, only listen to us pag tapos na yung game, wag during or before the game. No, that would be tough. Well, obviously not during. You cannot do that, but not before the game. And not on the day of the game.
Unless tsaka,
hiring, diba? Why not? But
may message ako. May message ako sa mga players natin sa volleyball. You know, there will always be people who will be yelling in front of you. There will be critics, there will be bashers. But always remember, there will be us who will always be cheering behind you, no matter what the result. Tandaan niyo yan.
That's well put. Can't really say anything better than that. And that's the best way to end this episode. Ayan, so sorry hindi na nakasali ulit si Vic. He had something to take care of. But of course, hopefully you like this episode, and thank you if you're still watching at this time or listening on Spotify. Na-appreciate namin yan. Ibig sabihin, tumawa kayo with us.
Traffic.
Traffic din. Kaya sobrang bored nyo sa bahay. Nakalagay na yung nakastream yung YouTube sa TV nyo or sa laptop nyo. White noise. Whenever you're listening or watching, we appreciate it, of course.
Salamat.
Of course, when we set this up, diba? I mean, kahit nung Green fans pa, ang gusto lang talaga natin yung platform na makapag-usap tayo. Ayan, so watch out for our upcoming episode. Of course, we'll wrap up our game against Ateneo in the midweek. Lalabas yan Thursday. And yun nga, if you're still here and you're looking for that watch, like what we said at the start of the episode, mag-subscribe na kayo. And I mean, yung subscription nyo, gawin nyo ng public. Kasi ngayon, mga nasa 250 plus pa lang nakikita namin. And pwede naman sila na lang yung pagpipilian namin, pero syempre lugi ka kung nakasubscribe.
Lugi naman yung mga
kasi kami, di na kami pwede sumali, nakasubscribe din kami. Pero wala na, so hindi na namin ipapublic yan. Wala, hindi disqualified naman kami. Sa mga kapatid, kamag-anak, mga asawa, diba? Kung sino kapag first degree of consanguinity. So kung hindi na naman kami kamag-anak, pwede kayo sumali. For sure.
I-register ko na ngayon ng Popote Diario dito.
Malay mo siya pa manalo, di ba? Siguro, lalako siya, tapos sasabihin sa kanya, kuya, ang ganda ng relo mo. Subscribe kasi ako sa The Quiver, tapos ginawa kong public yung subscription. Oo, di ba? Pwede.
Sige.
Ayan, so thank you everyone for watching and listening. Of course, if you want more Lasal updates, just follow us. We talk them as much as possible. Alam natin may basketball game, pero saka na natin pag-uusapan yan kasi masasabi ko lang ay masarap kumaway-kaway lalo na sa Moro Lorenzo. So as you always say, Chucks,
Ari mo Lasal!